and energetic, ISB&M is a lot of things. But above all of that, the one thing that this institute most certainly is for the students, by the students, and all the students. In a short span of 10 years, the International School of Business and Media in Pune has built upon the student-friendly reputation, attracting students from all over the country looking for quality management education. And according to ISB&M's executive director, faculty is one factor that drives excellence at the institute.
We have excellent faculty in different facets of management. They are from different, very diverse backgrounds they have come, and many of them, they are having long years of industrial experience.
At ISB&M in academics, it's not just about the first job, it's about the career that they're going to deal with throughout their life.
The institute follows an academic structure that helps the student understand his strengths and weaknesses very early in the program.
The structure of the academics, if you say, is very different from what you would have seen otherwise, because we believe in continuous evaluation and immediate feedback.
When we review our program before the start of the year, it has become a common thing for us that few of the earlier courses we drop and we add some of the new courses.
The students here believe that the institute can help them realize their goals.
ISB&M not only provides with an opportunity, but also a platform to showcase a talent and develop an all-round personality.
The hard work reflects in the testimony of its alumni.
The overall experience at ISB&M has been great, and it has helped me in a great deal to achieve my career objectives later in my life.
Like we said, at ISB&M, student is king. Student is king, and of course I'm with the royalty. I want you to meet the Students' Council at the Institute. Hello guys.
Hello.
Alright, so you get a lot of challenges?
Yes.
Alright, super guys. So I have a challenge for you. How does that sound? Okay. So presenting Paris's personal challenge, I want you to organize. Start to finish, you're going to be putting together a guest lecture, and tell me how that works, how you organize it, how you make sure that you get all the eyeballs you need. So get to work. Chop chop.
While arranging for a guest lecture, we need to focus upon the 5 key areas: hospitality, logistics, guest interaction, faculty interaction, and the right audience.
So between all of you, you already logistically sorted out who takes care of arrivals, who takes care of escorting, who takes care of flowers. The project has been given. They've got a task ahead of them. This is going to be interesting. I'm really looking forward to these flowers. Good luck, guys. Get to work, guys. Now it's time for you to meet the man who definitely has a way with words. It is the president of the institute itself. It is Dr. Pramod Kumar. Hello, sir.
Pleasure meeting you.
Very nice to meet you. So I've heard that there is a very strong philosophy that I know you've imbibed on campus with your students. Tell me about that.
See, at the institute, we have a very demanding environment, schedule, demanding standard, and we also give great deal of space to a person. We like egalitarian culture, a place where people can feel they're all equal.
So when I was speaking to students, one of the things which has come out from literally every one of them is that the freedom that a lot of students enjoy in this campus is possibly unparalleled. Because I think your focus is really understand that these are mature adults and they have a life to make.
Yes.
And you need to give them enough liberty and space to create that mind. So tell me about that, because that's interesting.
See, we have a culture where we think you partner with a student, where we feel that handling this institution is as much their job as it is our job. An institution, I mean, talk the best in the world, is as well known as the students and the alumni. So if they have to create it, so they must discover for themselves what do they want to do. So if you look at International School of Business and Media, you'll find them as partners in the process. A student may not come to this institute, which is fine. But once you have admitted a student, and you must acknowledge that he has come here to learn. So once you step in here, then we are committed to a student. No matter how much work that we need to do for this student, no matter how hard we need to work with this student, we should work.
If you had to describe, Dr. Kumar, in your own way, with one word, how you think of the institute, what would it be?
Break free.
Break free.
Choose your value system. make your choices.
Sure.
And therefore, you'll break free from your history, break free from your past, rediscover yourself. That's how I'll describe this.
I love that. I love the fact that Dr. Umar has very appropriately said break free is the one word that he describes it. That really is the idea, to break free from these norms and cultivate a whole different set of ideas which this institution is doing. Thank you so much for that. I know that you said very heavily that the student body is extremely prominent here. You remember, I gave them an assignment of my own. I want to see where they've reached with that. Let's go see what the student council is now up to. Step 1, logistics. Check. Step 2, hospitality. Check. Step 3, faculty interaction. Check. Step 4, guest interaction. Check.
This is Paro from CNN-IBN. He is going to have a workshop on media. He is going to give you more insights on media. So please welcome him.
Step 5, the right audience. Check. Everyone is excited about being on camera. No matter the biggest people, everyone is excited about being on it. If you're in a seminar with 70 people and somebody says, who would like to volunteer? Understand that's your opportunity in any case. All right, thank you guys. That was good fun talking to management students about the media. I hope that helps you. Thank you very much. Alright, so there you go. I had a challenge that I had posed to the Students' Council when I met them, and because I wanted to know how they would organize a guest lecture, and of course they have managed to do it. So Students' Council, you can take a bow. You guys are actually good. I'm adding a step 6, Student Council, passed with flying colors. So you learn multiple things in classrooms. You, of course, learn lots and lots of things about textbooks as well. But what you're actually about to learn in a real-life situation is completely fantastic. We're, of course, with the professor, Dr. Jairam. Hello, sir.
Hi.
And he's going to be teaching all the students today something completely different. Tell me about that.
Okay. See, the we do a lot of classroom teaching. Well, quite a lot of concepts about management. We teach them in this class. But you can't teach leadership in a classroom. You can't teach how to build a team in a classroom. You can't teach them problem-solving skills in a classroom. But these are very, very important soft skills that students need to learn when they actually go on work as executives later when they start their career. So one of the best ways to do this is through experiential learning.
There you go. So how it all happens, you're about to find out how it unfolds right away. We're in a circle ready. I'm going to join your workshop. All yours.
Okay, if I ask you, I want you to take this tire from this point right till one full circle and bring it back without taking your hands off.
Right,
okay?
That's where to find out. That's where the workshop
I'll
begins.
do
The tire is on us. Very simple objective. We've got our hands put together. There's one tire that needs to move through. We don't move our hands at all.
Now, when I whistle, you start taking the ring back and you must come back to the same place, okay? Oh, 1 minute 45 seconds.
Not bad. Lovely. It's taken a minute and 45 seconds to do this. That actually was an interesting task. They've actually worked very, very well together. Get your hands dirty. That's the way to do it. Task number 2. So those were games they're playing for academic reasons. This one, of course, is just for sport. Figure this though, they're playing cricket on a basketball field with, of course, a tennis ball. Isn't that called innovation? I like that. You know, a lot of people say different words to describe this campus. I think my word for it would be freedom. I think a second word would be enjoyment. And the third word would be the end. Bye-bye, guys. Looking towards India for inspiration as some of the biggest honchos in the world. Say Namaste India. I'm at Sri SIM, which is the Sri Chadha Institute of Indian Management Research. Let's go find out what this institute is all about because they're combining business education with core Indian values.
Sri SIM may be a business school, But unlike its peers, it also aims to instill rich Indian spiritual wisdom and values in its students. This is evident in the way the day begins at the institute, when the staff and students sit down for sadhana session.
The practice of sadhana in the morning gives us mental peace and inner strength, which keeps us going throughout the day. We are taught Indian wisdom for management, which talks about creating a unique blend of Western management practices combined with Indian ethos. It equips us with the belief of getting things done through cooperation and not competition.
Located in Delhi, Sri Sim's ideology may be steeped in cultural values and tradition, but the students are not bereft of state-of-the-art infrastructure to prepare them to face modern-day challenges. The institute boasts of a well-equipped library and computer labs, modern classrooms, and a state-of-the-art auditorium. But the infrastructure alone does not define this B school. The faculty at Sri Sim regularly meets to review and discuss ways to improve and upgrade the course structure. There's also a corporate center that manages the affairs of the institute, presenting another interesting study of the amalgamation of the traditional and the modern.
So those are just some of the things that make Sri Sim extremely special, combining modern education with what the world looks to India for. With me, of course, is Mr. Guruswamy, who's the Associate Director for Institution Development. So across campuses, I've heard lots and lots of business jargon now, but Indian management is the term I heard for the very first time. So what exactly does that mean?
See, the endeavor at Sri Sim has always been to give a proper blend of the modern management techniques along with the Indian ethos. When I say Indian ethos, I'm referring to the synthesis of the Western values. The Western values mainly focus on the achieving the end results, along with the Oriental Eastern values, which is our Indian values, which focus on the means of achieving. It's not only the end results that matter, so our pedagogy is towards that. Ultimately, we want to produce students or young managers who are very dedicated, disciplined, and above all, the value enriched. That's our focus.
What does Vivek management imply? What exactly is that?
Vivek management is a synchronization of the private ambition. Each one of us has got a private ambition, along with the welfare of the public, right? In order to achieve that, definitely each one should have a mind or an attitude of service. That is, the service attitude is very important. Besides that, above all, each one, has to pursue a lot of aggressive goals. When these young students, after becoming young managers, when they join the corporate, they have to pursue very aggressive goals. In order to pursue the aggressive goals, firstly, your mind should be ready to think that you have an infinite potential, right? Okay. While you think that you have an infinite potential, at the same time, you should also think others also have the equally important infinite potential, right? Okay. That will lead to a strategic alignment of working together. And towards that one, we have a lot of group activities in our pedagogy, which helps them for the mind enrichment. So ultimately, when we say Vivek management is nothing but the enrichment of the mind, okay? And we have various epics of ours, and especially Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita teaches a lot of lessons for us. And we have regular classes for these students on Bhagavad Gita and management through Bhagavad Gita. So that's all about the Vivek management.
Thank you very much, sir. All right, so you've already met the faculty member. The ones who are at the heart of all of this really are the students. Let's go see what the students have to say about this institute.
It's great to be a part of this institute because it not only helps them in providing practical exposure from time to time, because students are involved in organizing various kinds of events. This not only helps in the present circumstances, but also in the future.
Along with academics, we at Sri Sim, we also take part in various activities like visit to Parliament, seminars, guest lectures, role plays, etc. And not only that, we also at Sri Sim celebrate all the various festivals like Unity in Diversity. We celebrate Eid, Diwali, Christmas.
Talking about our placement, we have our Corporate Resource Center, which has been set up with the purpose of providing excellent placement opportunities in the abroad and India as well.
You've heard so much from the students about various facets of this institute. You've heard about the courses, for which I'm, of course, talking to Dr. Ritvik Dubey now, who is the Dean of Academics. So, Dr. Dubey, tell me about some of these courses that are offered at the institute.
As far as courses are concerned, we offer AICTE-approved 2 years full-time postgraduate program in management, which is a regular PGDM program, and it's our flagship program also. Apart from that, looking at the needs of the corporate executives, we offer executive PGDM program. And since we all know that retail has become a buzzword in India, and so there's going to be a lot of manpower requirement in future, so we do offer a 1-year postgraduate certificate program in retail management.
And I also hear that you have lots of international certification and accreditations at the institute, so you must be very proud.
Yes, perhaps. We have the distinction of being accredited by American University Accreditation Council, which is there based in Washington, US. And apart from that, we have also been accredited by Otherways Management Consulting, which is a French body. And as far as the course curricula is concerned, our course curricula is certified by Dun & Bradstreet, US. And we have a distinction of getting an International Arc of Award from Europe.
And obviously, there's a very large difference between what you possibly learn in a classroom as opposed to how you apply it practically. So what are you doing to bridge the gap between those two?
See, our emphasis is more on the practical exposure of the students. The salient feature of our teaching pedagogy is the shift from the trainer to the trainee. Which, in other words, if you want to understand, you can understand it that this shift is from the teacher's centralism to the student centralism. It is done by way of offering them interactive guest lectures, panel discussion with the CEOs or the senior corporate officials. And we do employ various teaching methodologies like role plays, simulations, business exercises, research projects. And apart from that, we do also endeavor to take our students to international industrial visits, which enhances their cross-cultural ethos and values. And apart from that, we also ensure that one or the other foreign language is taught to each student at our campus.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Dubey. There you go. Their endeavor is to create well-rounded individuals, which is possibly why they have the Center for Social Responsibility. Let's go find out what that is all about.
The holistic philosophy of education at Sri Sim attempts to create managers who are enlightened leaders, driven by a spirit of service. Towards this endeavor, the students are encouraged to do their bit for the society through the Student-Driven Center for Social Responsibility.
At Sri Sim, we have a body called the Center for Social Responsibility. We conduct various CSR activities which imbibe qualities in us to give something back to the society.
The day might start at the meditation center, but it does not end in a classroom. It ends here, where they're actually making such a big difference to everyone's life. That is little Rani. Those are little children they actually help. They come to Sri Sim as a blank canvas. By the time they end, that's correct, they turn everyone into a big fat smile. Bye-bye, guys. We will see you the next time.